So regarding these questions, I find that certain students having problem with these questions. Um, this question, there are 4 different art books and 4 different geography books which are arranged in a rack. The first question is determine how many ways they can be arranged along the rack if no condition are set. So the first one will be definitely very easy because when we talk about that, means say there will be what I call it, 4 art books, right? No, different art books. Okay, A1, A2, A3, A4, and then geography book G1, G2, G3, and G4. So therefore, if no condition set, you can just use the numbers of arrangement will be 8 factorial. Then you can press your calculator, 8 factorial. So the answer is 40320. Okay, that would be the answer. That would be the first one. Okay. So now let us have a look on the second part. Second part is that we talk about the art book must be put next to the geography book. So that means that you'll be A1. We set like that first. We fix already A1, A2, A3, and A4. And then we fix already here so that there will be a vacant place here, right? The empty place here. Where we should put the geography book. So this one we already preset already. The geography books is going to be separated like that. Okay. So in this case, so we just put the geography book here. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here, and it can be here. Understand? So let's say we set already A1, A2, A3, A4. So and then how many ways a geography book can be arranged? So you can branch out like that, like G1, G2, G3, right out. G3, G4, or it can be G1, G3, G2, G4, or it can be G4 over here. So altogether it's going to be 4 factorial. Don't you agree? Right now. That is for a single arrangement, which is A1, A2, A3, A4. Then a part of it, right on. So there will be a numerous arrangement like A1 and then A3 here, A2 here, and then A4 here, isn't it? Okay, so it means that there will be another set of the G1 arrangement here, G1 until G4 arrangement, another 4 factorial. So if I were to calculate the total arrangement, okay, where each of them is actually, each of the G must put here, then it will be here 4 factorial multiplied by 4 factorial. So if you calculate properly, right on. So that will be 4 factorial multiplied by 4 factorial. And what I get is actually 576. Understand? So why? Why the other methods cannot work? Let's try out on another method. So another method is actually using the formula. Okay, using the formula is actually the same thing. Okay, the formula of A1, A2, A3, and A4. So we also fix like that actually. We also fix like that. We fix that the geography is going to be allocated to each of the vacant empty space here. Okay, like that. So this one, we do it like 4 factorial here for the arrangement of A. And how about the arrangements of, what you call it, the G? So usually you use 4P2 or 4P3. But in this case, we are going to use 4P4. Why? Because there are there are, how to say, they have G1, G2, G3, G4, and then you have to choose G out of 4G out of 4 empty space here. So definitely you have to use 4P4. Okay or not? Why will you use the 4P3 or 4P2? Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. So therefore, what you're going to do is, you have to use 4P4 here. Okay, that will calculate, will actually get our answer, right? Or if you press the calculator, okay, and then multiply by 4 factorial, and I got the same thing, 576. Only that if these two methods is actually not really perfect yet, because we actually miscalculate one more thing. Is actually you have to multiply by 2. Why multiply by 2? Because I did overlook one thing. So we just fix like that. We start with A. But the thing is that you can start with G. Right or not? So it's definitely can start with G. So because if you G here, and then G here, G here, and G here, this will be no more G. Right or not? So you just have to multiply 2 like that. And then what you get is actually 1152. So on the other side, the same thing occurs. Okay, so you see the other side is actually we have to multiply by 2, because the G can be another arrangement where the G is here, and then is here. We end up with another A, start with G. So therefore you need to multiply by 2. So these are the two methods actually. I know that there are certain methods, like for example, let's say for example, we have this, the A, B, C, D, E, and F, let's say for example, or maybe G. Okay. So you guys talk about A, B, C to be separated. Okay. So definitely we cannot use the formula like I used to teach you. Like for example, let's say how many arrangement that A, how many arrangement, let me type it here. Okay, how many arrangements, right? Not okay. So that A, B, and C must be separated. Okay, so in this case, one should take into account. Let's say, for example, you use the method that I used to teach you. That will no longer applies, because my method is actually all of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 factorial, and then you minus off the one that A, B, C are together, right or not? So it will be 5 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial, right? So this is actually not correct, because we already excluding. Okay, maybe the AB can be together and then C is separated by AB together, or it can be A, B, C is together and A is separated. So we didn't calculate that. So this is actually not so valid. Okay, this actually we will calculate more than it is supposed to be. Okay, so like that. So let's see minus 5 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial, and what I got is actually 4,320 arrangements, which I feel is the wrong thing to do, right or not? If you want it to be separated like that, A, B, I mean A between B and between C. So therefore, we use the method, okay, they use the permutation method that you have used it before. So we set already D, E, F, and G. We set already like that, so that we will allocate all the empty space in between. Okay, so A, B, C can be filled into this. Okay, or it can be the C can be here, or the B can be there, isn't it? So the one that we already fixed as D, E, F, G is actually 4 factorial. And then now we multiply how many arrangement of the empty space. You can easily arrange like that. A, empty space, and then C, and then B. So how to arrange this one? Well, I already told you how to arrange. If these two are identical, which is empty and empty space, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 5 factorial divided by 2, which is the same, which is empty space like that. So then you can easily arrange like that. Okay? What I'm trying to say that I want you to arrange, like for example, like that, A and then empty space, maybe C, empty space, and then like that, right? And then B again. Or it can be empty space, and then A, B, C, or maybe empty space, and then A and B, and then empty space again. So this empty space, okay, you can put it as 0, 0, 0, 0, like that, right? No, it's a kind of same. So that's why along the way, the arrangement should go to 5 factorial or over 2 factorial. Okay. So it's actually also the same as what you call it P. We are using formula, right? If you are using formula, let's say I use orange color as formula. It will be 5P3, you know. Because 5P3 is going to give you this one. Because the 5P3 is actually 5 factorial, 5 minus 3 factorial, which is actually the 2 factorial. Sorry. Which is actually the 2 factorial. Don't you agree? This is actually the 2 factorial of this one. It's kind of same. Okay? It's the same actually. Right on. 5 minus 3 factorial. Okay? So it means that the other part is that actually you can multiply by 5p3. It means that out of this 5 empty space, you're going to fill in how many of them? 3. Am I right? Which is the A, C, B. So you must know how to get this thing first. It's actually come from here. Not blindly use the formula. You must know where to get the formula, right or not? And therefore, this will give us the calculations of 4 like that, right? Now multiplied by 5, B3, and then what I got is 1440, way less than this, isn't it? Because this one I already calculated. This one is actually including of A, B, and then D, E, F, and then C. So these two together is still counted inside. This one is actually excluding only the A, B, C together, and did not exclude the A, B together and then C separate, or maybe A, D, E, F, and then B, C together. So this is definitely not valid. So the method that I used to teach you will fail, okay, against the method using permutation. So I didn't teach you this in the first place because I want you to know the other day just now, right or not? I want you to know that how to arrange this A, B, 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 right or not, like that, which actually will give rise to this permutation. Understand? So I guess that's all for today. Okay, I hope you can understand.